Welcome, my dear cards. Today we will watch. My name is Shruti. At the movie start, we see a businessman. His name is Vikram, and he has called cosmetic surgeon Kiran. Vikram tells Kiran that my wife's face is rapidly growing a Julia. Because of this, she can't go out. Is there a way to get rid of it? Kiran says that as we age, these growths also increase. We can be controlled with some medications, but they cannot be stopped or eliminated. To remove it completely, we will have to rely on skin. But your wife's blood group is A negative. Finding a donor for this blood group is very difficult. On top of that, the cost of 1 inch of skin is about 1 million. Vikram says don't worry about the money, just find a donor, whether the method is legal or illegal. After this, Kiran calls Malay Gurumurthy from Hyderabad, who also does illegal skin trading. She tells Guru Murthy that the client is ready to pay a lot of money, so just find a donor with a negative blood group. Hearing this, Guru Murthy tells his man to talk to Anu about it. In this scene, Anu forcibly takes the car keys from a boy named Tanish and makes him get out of the car. Actually, Tanish used to buy narcotic powder from a Nuj who hadn't paid some money, so Anu did this. The next day, Tanish pays to get his car from Anu, and she tells him she heard his father took his credit and debit cards. Now how will you buy? If you buy from my brother, there's a job where if you support me, your supply for a year will be arranged, and then the scene cuts. And we are shown a scene from a year later, where we see Tanish, who comes out of an apartment angrily and sits in his car. Then he takes a gun from the car and starts thinking as if he wants to kill someone. In the same party, we see two girls named Pooja and Suti, where Pooja was quite scared. She says to Suti, "What will we do if he tries to harm us?" In response, Suti says, "Don't worry, I'll handle everything and you take your belongings and go home." Pooja does exactly that. She packs her bags and leaves. As soon as she leaves, an unknown man comes to attack Suti, but Suti hits him back on the head with a glass bottle. This causes him a deep injury, and as a result, the man falls to the ground. Then Suti drags the man and puts him in the top, and cleans the house thoroughly to erase the evidence. On the other hand, we see Guru Murthy being blackmailed because someone has a video that could send him to jail. So he brings two doctors to a deserted place for questioning. The smaller doctor is shown the CCTV footage of Guru Murthy Hospital, where a man picks up a mobile from the ground and keeps it. This means the video was in this mobile. Now, the person who picked up this mobile is actually a friend of this doctor, but still, the doctor doesn't know much about him. What is he going to do with that phone? Which is why Guru Murthy kills that doctor. After that, he abducts one of his men on suspicion. Actually, while Guru Murthy was smuggling the girls, he was also on a video call with Anu, so perhaps due to his carelessness, Anu recorded a video, and now Guru Murthy kills him. Meanwhile, Shruti arrives where her family arranges her marriage, but Shruti clearly refuses to marry now. Meanwhile, we see a hospital scene where a girl named Priya dies. Her face was completely disfigured. The compounder of this place calls Dr. Kiran and says he has done as instructed. Hearing this, Kiran says, "Okay, you go and take it from Garamurthy's place." After this, Kiran receives a parcel sent by Shruti from Hyderabad. He hid a phone inside the thermocol on one side of the parcel, which Kiran didn't find, so she threw it in the dustbin. Shruti kept calling this phone, which gets answered after a while. After this, Shruti leaves her home in Hyderabad. During this time, she thinks about how she first came to Hyderabad for a job, which her family happily sent her off to. Now in Hyderabad, Sudi initially stayed at her sister and brother-in-law's house, who had just married, so to not intrude on their privacy, Sudi moves to a hostel. In Hyderabad, Shruti also had a boyfriend named Charan, who had helped her get a job here. And now in the hostel where Shruti has shifted, the girls keep meeting their boyfriends outside the hostel. Due to this, the atmosphere there becomes quite bad. Therefore, Shruti shifts to a flat sharing with a girl named Pooja. Meanwhile, we are shown the two girls who were blackmailing Guru Murthy. Their names are Sunny and Suri. When they call and demand money from Guru Murthy, his men catch them. Now Guru Murthy asks them where they found this phone and where it is at the moment, to which they do not respond. Meanwhile, Suti tells Pooja that Charan is her cousin and that's why Suti lied here. Because if Pooja finds out Charan is her boyfriend, she won't stay with her. And Charan also can't come to meet Suti. The story returns to the present where Shoti has reached Hyderabad again. She takes one first from the thief because he had tied someone up in the bathroom. Then when Shruti reaches her apartment, the crowd from there is already present along with the police. Actually, a thief was seen in the apartment and the police were checking if anything was missing. Constable Sudi also asks to check her flat. Shruti casually says, "No, no, everything is fine here. Nothing is missing." When Sudi goes to the bathroom to check, the man is not there as Sudi had locked him, but instead, Anu's corpse is lying there, which makes Sudi scream, and since the police were already present, they also go there upon hearing Suti's voice. In a short while, a crowd of media personnel gathers there, along with an officer named ACP Ranjit who comes to investigate the case. When Guru Murthy learns that Anu was last found in Suti's flat, he realizes that if this case is investigated, the police will also discover his racket. So he meets with a senior officer to get the case dismissed. But it doesn't help because Ranjit saw Tanish and Anu in the only CCTV camera in the parking lot, where Anu had Tanish at gunpoint. Therefore, Ranjit questions Tanish, who reveals, "Sir, I used to buy goods from Anu. Then one day, Anu promised me more money for a job. Under this, I had to trap a girl named Priya in love and bring her to Anu. So I did exactly that, but when I met Priya, her condition was very bad. Due to the removal of some of her skin, she developed skin cancer, which led to her painful death. And when I found out, I went to talk to Anu about it. You did with Priya, so she called me to the parking lot and actually, Bangalore's business needed skin for his wife, so Guru Murthy gave me this job. Then through you, the skin. And after telling all that, Temp says to you, don't get involved in all this or Guru Murthy will make you disappear somewhere, and you won't even know what happened to you. Now your work is done and you've got the payment, so quietly mind your business." Hearing this, Tanish angrily goes to his car to get a gun. This scene was written for us at the beginning, but when Tanish went back with the gun, Anu was not there. He searched the entire apartment and Anu was nowhere to be seen. After questioning Tanish, it's Sudi's turn, who tells Ranjit that, "Sir, once when I came back from the office, I saw Pooja and Sharon in bed together. I didn't say anything and I went back. Actually, Shodi told Pooja he was her cousin, so Charan enjoyed with them. In the morning, if Charan wasn't there, Shodi would go to Pooja. The truth is Charan isn't my cousin but my boyfriend. He deceived us both. Ishwar Pooja says if he finds out, he might harm them. We should inform the police." Sudi told Pooja to leave, she'll handle everything. Now Charan knew Sudi was aware of his truth, so he showed her videos on his mobile of private moments with Sudi and Pooja. By showing them, Charan began blackmailing Sudi. He said he only needed their skills, which is why he did all this. This means Charan also works for Guru Murthy. When Sodi didn't agree, Charan tried to kill her, but instead, Sodi knocked him out and put him in the bathtub. Then Sudi checked the cosmetic surgeon, dressed his mobile, attached Charan's phone, and couriered it to Bangalore Karan's address. This package was initially received by Kira. Sudi did this so the police would think Charan was in Bangalore. Now she says, when I came to my apartment, he wasn't there but his corpse was. Gir Ranjit asks if you left the lock open after capturing Char and went somewhere. In response, Sudi says that yes, the next door fell down the stairs, so I went to help her. Leaving it open means that Chara must have escaped at that time. Ajit explains Charan took the back route and was caught on CCTV, proving he killed Anu, so Ranjit releases Sudi. Her brother-in-law then picks her up from the police station. Ranjit Sr. was linked with the MLA, so Ranjit trusts the case details. Ranjit says the case looks simple from above. At the time when Sudi tied Charan up later and went to the neighbors, Anu came there because she knew that Charan had gone to pick up Sudi and Pooja. When she saw Charan in that condition, she untied him. Then Charan and Anu argued over Sudi, and in anger, Charan killed Anu and fled. We found Charan's fingerprints on a rod used to kill Anu. Charan was injured then, so he might have gone to a nearby hospital, but no such record was found in the hospital. Charan's whereabouts are unknown. He still needs to be found. Charan and Anu work for a big boss, Guru Murthy, here. Upon hearing the name, the senior says not to mention it even by mistake. He is a ruling party member. I'll declare Charan a psychopath tomorrow, tell everyone in the media, and everything will calm down. action. Sodhi's life is at risk because Gurumurti won't leave any evidence. The scene then shifts to Shruti, who is going with her brother-in-law. Her brother-in-law says that you have to be careful because Charan can come to kill you at any time. To which Shruti says that she is not worried because she has already taken care of him. The scene shifts back to where we see that when Sudhi was tying Charan later, Onu arrived there and explained how she needed the skin of Suti and Pooja. At the same time, she also shows Suti the fear of Guru Murti. But here Suti had understood that she had to do something, so she hit Onu on the head with the curtain rod and knocked her unconscious. Then Suti pointed a gun at Onu and set her free, and told her to kill Onu with the same rod so that Charan's fingerprints would be on it, which Charan had to do unwillingly, because at that time he was in dire need of treatment. He killed Onu and later placed her in labor. Shuchi then saw on the internet that if any intoxicating powder is taken with a painkiller, it can be fatal. So here, Shuchi asked Charan to take such an intoxicating powder. After taking it, Sudhi told Charan to escape through the back door so that he would be seen on CCTV while running. After this, when Charan ran to the hospital, he died there due to the narcotic powder. Now Sudhi got Onu's phone with the MLA video, copied it to a hard drive, took the phone to the hospital in a burqa, and put it in Charan's pocket, which had fallen and was found by Suri. As for Sunny and Suri, they blackmailed the MLA using the video on this fall, who were later caught, and after a lot of pressure, the MLA killed them. However, that video of Guru Murti is with Shruti and Hydra. Knowing all this, Shruti's brother-in-law is stunned. Also, we see that Guru Murti's men are following these people. Why are you acting like this, my dear Guru Murti? What do you have to do with that video? Do you know how dangerous people are here? Shruti says she mentioned it at the fair. Didn't even mention Guru Murti's name, and upon hearing this, her brother-in-law starts sweating on his forehead. In fact, Shodi had seen her brother-in-law's number and calls, etc., on the phone. That means he also works for the Guru Murti group. Here, Sadi had a gun with which she fired at the men following her in the fair. Seeing this, her brother-in-law snatched the gun from Suti's hand, which Sodi had already emptied by then. The fair's men see the gun in Suti's brother-in-law's hand, think he fired, and kill him. As they go to kill Sadi, Ranjit arrives and shoots them. Shruti had sent Ranjit the location earlier. Ranjit says, I know this was your plan, but I won't catch you. Sudi says that honest officers like you keep the country running, and I'm sure you'll put Guru Murti and this mafia's associates behind bars. Upon hearing this, Shoti gives Ranjit the location of the hard drive that contained evidence of the fair's dark deeds, which Ranjit leaks to the media, leading to the arrest of all those involved, including ML Garumurti. And with this, my friends, the movie ends here. See you with another thrilling movie. Until then, goodbye, take care, and thanks for watching.